A Will County judge heard arguments today on an emergency motion in the Drew Peterson murder case. Prosecutors want the judge to limit communications about the case using email. ABC 7's Stacey Baca live in Joliet with the latest tonight. Stacey.
Ellen, this was an emergency motion about the emails and the emails that are being sent between the prosecutors, the defense attorneys, and the judge. And in the end, it really boiled down to one headline. They agreed to send email to each other between business hours, between 8:30 and 5 p.m. Now, Drew Peterson, accused of killing his third wife, Kathleen Savio, and is also a person of interest in the disappearance of his fourth wife, Stacey Peterson. He sat stone-faced throughout this hearing, very quiet throughout. Now, the state filed this emergency motion. What they really wanted to do is to limit and basically put parameters on the email communication that the defense was using. Now, they allege that the defense attorneys, they were using these emails to make arguments directly to the judge rather than using the appropriate legal channels to do so. Well, at no point did the prosecutors allege that the judge was doing anything wrong, but the judge started off the hearing, was clearly visibly annoyed, gave the prosecutors a tongue lashing out of the gate, and in the judge's words, he came to say, you just can't cut the baby in half. Either we're going to have email or we're not. And if we cannot agree on having email, then forget about it. Well, in the end, both sides agreed, the defense attorneys and the prosecutors, that they definitely wanted email, but they'll send the email between 8:30 and 5 o'clock.
Mr. Brodsky's agreement today to limit it till 5 p.m. is going to help us immensely. And as he said, this is a very complicated case. And when there's a loose end out there because of an email that came in, it makes it difficult for us to keep control of everything. So I think this, we never for a moment alleged that the judge did anything improper.
Well, clearly at some point there was an email or two or a barrage of emails that were either missed because the defense had sent them at 10, 11, perhaps even midnight. That was alluded to in court. The content of those emails, though, they're sealed, really, and no side really wanted to talk about what was directly in the emails and how did that impact the case. So in the end, again, emails are limited to just business hours. We are waiting to hear from Joel Brodsky, the defense attorney. He was still in court once the hearing wrapped up, talking to Drew Peterson. So we're waiting to hear directly from him. That's why you haven't seen him just yet. But we'll get that and, of course, report back to you as soon as possible, or have the latest tonight at 10. Reporting live here at the Will County Court.